back 2 weeks into August or halfway through August?
Well, no,
is that still the plan? Or
it's not into August. It's always we go through teaching, and then we go through an evaluation, and then when we get out of scrimmages, then we find a guy that's. Then usually we start putting people in place, not just a quarterback, any position. You start growing up your top 60 players. So whether it be special teams or anything else. So that plan really not any different than it's been any time we've ever been. It just happens to be it's people are wondering what was going to happen with the quarterback situation. So.
Well, could it be a thing where
to use the targeting rule?
Well, yeah, obviously we do it. I mean, for the last 10 years, we've been teaching tackling legs. So, I don't know how many targeting flags that we got as a team yet. But I mean, it's obviously one of your best players. If he does it on purpose, there's something behind it. If it's we all get there and it's a chance and the guy's getting thrown out of a game, obviously you're affecting a football team and other people. But the bottom line to it is the welfare of the student athletes is one of the most important things we've got. And for us to keep our game intact and for us to move forward as a uniform group, as one body, then we need to make sure that we keep that in place.
Yeah, that was the push last week at the officials clinic. If we don't get this under control, somebody from outside is going to come in and try and take control of it, and we're going to be officiating touch football.
Well, let me ask you this, because I just got done watching about a whole Big 12 season. I can't, off the top of your head, if I saw 3 hits like that my whole time of watching all the film I watched all last week. So my biggest thing is that, I maybe in a different league, I didn't watch all the league, but I mean, being where, to me, when you're saying it's out of control, 1 out of every 3 hits is a target. I'm not seeing that happen. I think we need to do a better job starting. And I've talked to people here today, where they're teaching, where you get certified to be a youth coach, and teaching young kids. Everything we're trying to do here of how that you can moderate a ball game, and teach kids how to tackle and how to keep your head up, and how to play the game. It's all going to make us better. And if we do that through all the ranks, then eventually we're going to make this game a lot better at how kids, because they're fundamentally more sound. My question would be to people is in the NFL, and no one's giving me an answer to this. So they take it away where they're not going pads every day and doing things. Well, no one's giving me any stats on what about all the rest of the injuries? Because a rookie coming in the league, he's got to get used to that physicalness of because there was a lot of there was a lot of players that were lost for the season early. Seemed like to me over the top earlier in the season last year, before the season started in preseason. Was that because there wasn't enough contact in their preseason camps, or is it bit by accident doing it? We've got to protect our student athletes, and to be honest with you, we need to protect our game because it's a great game.
Gary,